Hello, Madridstas, and thanks for joining us on today's interesting episode as we talk you through some very important updates at Real Madrid. Kickstarting on today's agenda, Real Madrid are likely to be interested in 110 million euros midfield prodigy Jamal Musiala of Bayern Munich. We are going to be talking on that, and shortly after that, we will quickly turn our attention elsewhere as Manchester City superstar Julian Alvarez, in a recent interview, claims he should have been playing for Real Madrid as he went for a test when he was 11 years old at the Valdebebas Stadium. We are going to be talking about that as well. But before we talk detailedly on today's interesting episode, please do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Follow us so you do not miss on our next update. A report from German publication Sport Bild has affirmed that Real Madrid are likely to be among several European heavyweights currently showing interest in Bayern Munich youngster Jamal Musiala. The tipsy-topsy nature of professional football is proven to be quite hard on Bayern Munich. As such, Musiala was promised by Bayern that he would be the face of the team this season, but the 20-year-old does not even have a guaranteed place so far. Bayern currently find themselves in a very tricky position as they seek to secure an early contract extension for Musiala, whose current deal is set to expire in 2026. The challenge lies in the stark contrast between the player's experience at the national team under Julian Nagelsmann and his role in Bayern Munich. In the latter scenario, despite delivering standard performances, he frequently faces the prospect of being replaced during the match. In April, an initial meeting took place between the former Bayern Munich sport director Hassan Salihamidzic and Jamal Musiala with the intent of kickstarting contract negotiations. Regrettably, these negotiations have now come to a standstill. Although Bayern Munich have been putting in considerable efforts, negotiations have come to a temporal halt for the upcoming months. Musiala and his management are opting to observe how the club evolves before proceeding. Meanwhile, capitalizing on his opportunity, Real Madrid appear to be one of the interesting parties. It is important to highlight that Musiala possesses significant resale value due to his age. On the other hand, in Madrid, he would have the chance to reunite with his childhood friend Jude Bellingham as their friendship dates back to their early years. The situation is ideal for Real Madrid, but Bayern are not expected to go down without a fight, despite the fact that Real Madrid and Liverpool are among the teams looking to acquire the 20 years old. The team from the Bavaria will do everything in their power to make this transfer miserable. So having talked on that, we are going to quickly turn our attention elsewhere as Manchester City ace Julian Alvarez admits I should be playing for Real Madrid. Manchester City striker Julian Alvarez admits he could easily be playing for Real Madrid today. Alvarez successfully trained with Real Madrid as an 11-year-old, but red tape prevented the Argentine from signing for the Los Merengues. He recalled, I was playing in children's championships. I was 11 years old, and until a few years later, Real Madrid couldn't sign me permanently. To do this, my whole family had to move there, so I decided to return to Boulder. Real scout Piero Fagloli also recalled the inflammable as he said he was not signed to AFA, the Argentine Football Association, and I dared to recommend him to a Real Madrid sport director because of the contact I had. Julian was up to the task. He played in a tournament and became champion. We had to wait until his 16th birthday. If the same regulations had been in place as when Messi arrived at Barcelona, Julian Alvarez would have been a Real Madrid player today, he said. So having said that, we have come to the end of today's interesting episode. Thanks for following us right up to the end. See you next time and Hala Madrid to us all.